Last evening I rewatched Xelander's bi-textual 100th video and was very moved. I think this is one of the great blogs, up there with his Hamlet piece. It may take time for it to be viewed as such, but I think eventually it's going to have archival value. I spent a lot of time thinking about the role that subscribers, viewers, commenters play in the creation of a blog, vlog, video. The awareness of where this is going to go. Since April, I've made 150 videos on another channel, and this subject just keeps coming up in my mind to the extent that I've almost begun to think that the only way I can get rid of it is to start another form of blogging, blogs that are never intended to be posted at all, simply for my own edification as I experience this process. Oh, they're going to love this. This will really change my image. This might upset. This could be disturbing. The bottom line is honesty, and I always go back to that point. But there's still a residue of my looking at the piece from a viewer's perspective, rather than just being the creator, the blogger. So these sub-blogs could be a subtext for my edification. I think that Xelander's 100th video is important on many levels. The video itself was so deeply probing and passionate that the subtitles came through as almost an apology, which, for me at least, siphoned off the power, at least in the first viewing. Then why were they there? To keep an expectant audience in thrall? Who were they put up for? Maybe they just represent his other self, his public self, commenting, always with the effect of self-deprecation. Hard for me to understand that unless it's audience-directed. It can't be truly coming from within. Almost an apology for being so serious. It's okay, folks. I'm still your funny parodist, Xelander. I'm almost reminded of films that you see on DV that have directors' comments. These are so often disruptive, not to mention irrelevant. After all, this is the 100th blog of a man who has the ability to look at and evaluate the culture in which he finds himself, and to put his insights into creative, entertaining, witty, and humorous art. So it figures that he has a sharp awareness of his audience. In fact, he uses his audience's reactions, particularly the negative ones, as material for some of his greatest works. There's nothing wrong with that. But I didn't see that in this vlog. In this 100th vlog, I felt I saw him, and that this was, as he said, a true blog. I certainly experienced it as such, except that I kept getting snagged on these printed words. I am hoping that someday I'll be able to see this vlog without the textual commentary and be only in the heart of the matter. Here's a case in point. If I were thinking about how this video might be received, I might say it differently, or not say it at all. It's kind of cheeky of me, really. But I have blogger's freedom.